what's up everybody and welcome to the Soul Slam Show. I'm your host, Antonio.
This is Ira.
So, this is our first episode and we're really excited about this. So, ang pag-usapan talaga namin dito is all about sneakers, streetwear, fashion, music, arts. Sige, okay. Pero, ang hilig talaga namin sneakers talaga. That's how we came about together and about like doing this show. And also doing the Soul Slam events and yung store na meron din tayo. So yeah, we're gonna talk about sneakers basically and everything that's around it. So what do you have right now?
For now, there are a couple of shoes released, so I want to talk about the picks of the week.
Okay, so we want to show the KD7.
Yeah, KD7
is coming out.
Came out.
Si KD idol mo yan no?
Oh, Slim Reaper. Yung matangkad na payat.
Ano siya? Parang skinny fat na...
Skinny fat.
Siya yung MVP. For all those that don't know yet, he was the MVP last season. So yeah, that's a picture of the upcoming KD7. I think that's the USA colorway.
Yeah.
And
we have other colorways.
Yeah, we have other colorways. So, yun. Sigurado ako, yung pula na yun.
All red.
Ano yan? Parang... parang
double, triple.
Hindi, Nike ID yan I think eh. Tapos they also have some other colorways that's coming up. Yun nga lang, yung price point, masakit na sa bulsa eh.
Oh, compared to before?
Kasi dati KD4, magkano yan? $100? So parang
yeah,
5,000 lang before yung retail niya. $4,995
to $198, which is, ano yun,
mga 10. At sabi nila, 10,000 na kasi yung KD6 na Elite, it was priced at 10,300 retail. So, you know, it's even higher.
Kasi si KD mismo, sabi niya na he wants his shoe to be cheap para mabili ng mga bata.
Because I know his story is that, you know, mahirap lang sila growing up, you know, yung kapatid niya, tapos yung mom niya. Anong name ng mom niya? Wanda. Oh, auntie niya yun, Wanda.
Hindi ko alam.
Yung mom niya, when they were growing up, parang he only had a pair of sneakers. Tapos every day, para lang mapawala sa bahay yung mga anak niya, yung mom nila, pinapalaro sila ng basketball parati, di ba? So, doon na nahilig si KD sa basketball.
Blessing in disguise.
And yun nga lang, the price point, yun lang yung concern ko. So, that's, the good thing is, it looks good, you know, the strap, you know, it's still low cut. I prefer low cut for basketball. It's just that the price point, medyo mataas na siya compared to before.
Which KD is against? Yun yung pinaka...
I know, I don't know how he allowed that.
Alam mo yung KD5, yung ginawa nilang high cut na?
Basura. It's trash.
Tinaas na nila yung price. Sabi ni KD, let's bring it back to the low para mura ulit.
Ako binili ko na yung All-Star eh. Pero dati yung KD4, lahat ng KD4 na lumabas except yung Nerf meron ako nun. Kaya lang...
Undefeated favorite KD4.
Underrated pair yun.
Yeah.
Dito, baba yung value, parang 7,000, wala pong bumibili, ganun. Pero sa States, they sell for like mga 12,000 yung pesos yung value niya. Dito lang, iba yung market dito eh, sa States. Minsan may mahal sa States, dito sa Pilipinas hindi. Pero usually ganun. Ano ba? I think they're releasing it mga September, October, yung KD. Before ng, I think during the FIBA.
Lumabas na now.
Pero ano lang yan, for...
One pair.
Hindi pa siya out sa public. Parang pinakita lang siya sa mga news websites.
Pero available na siya for Nike ID.
For Nike ID. May nakita ko yung ganito, parang solar red na easy colorway, may platinum. Tapos yun nga, nakita natin isa yung Red October, pinakita rin siya. Tapos,
hindi siya ID.
Nike ID yun? Hindi ba Nike ID pula?
May tawag, I forgot.
Kasi yung friend ko si Carlo Wong, pinakita niya pinost siyang picture ng red na Nike ID.
Baka available din ID, pero different shade of red.
Pero yung ID
pero yung 5 na nakita natin kanina, I think it's, may certain dates sila. They each have their dates.
May release dates na yan. Kailan ba yung designer niyan?
The same one. Yung nag-design ng last one, yung KD6.
Chinese guy?
Yeah, long hair.
Yeah. Anyway, well, if you're looking forward to that, they'll be releasing mga September pa. And another pick that I have is the Jordan 6 releases. One of them, the most recent, eto, Champagne. May partner yan cigar. We can show yung picture niyan yung dalawang pair. Yan. So, yung cigar, yung quality niya talaga is very good. Yung leather niya, I think it's one of the nicest I've ever seen on a recent Jordan release na sneaker. And what's good about that is they have this thing, they have a ring.
Yeah, the favorite detail ito.
Yung detail niyan, yung ring, pag nakita mo, kakaiba talaga siya. Parang, damn, tangin, gusto ko nito. Ito naman yung Champagne. Tell me, sabihin mo yung story nung cigar ng Champagne, bakit siya nirelease nga pala?
Well, trademark naman ni Jordan yan
Championships.
Championship.
Pag nag-champion siya, nag-cigar siya. Hindi siya nag-EOC, pero nag-cigar siya.
Siya yung coach na yun sa Boston.
Red Auerbach.
Yeah, from Auerbach. Even him, di ba? It's like tradition. Championship, cigar. Wine,
si Jordan din ganun, pag championship, cigar siya, tapos sa same time, nagpapap sila ng champagne. Yun. Ito naman yung champagne version niya. Yung champagne version, everything that you see that's clear, it glows in the dark actually. So this one glows in the dark. This part right here glows in the dark. Iba, instead of Jumpman, I think it shows 1991 to 1998. Ibig sabihin yung championship years niya, 91, 92, 93. Tapos 96, 97, 98, championship years ni MJ. Tapos may 6 stars symbolizing 6 rings, Jumpman, and then 23. This one also glows in the dark. So, yeah. I think retail is 10,300. I don't know if you got them from the retail stores, but yeah, the retail price is 10,300. But the resale value of these are around 16 to 18,000 each.
Already?
Yung cigar, I'm not letting go of my pairs. I have 2 pairs. I'm not selling any of those. I'm just keeping them for myself. Yung Champagne, I sold some of them already. So yeah. More pa, we'll show you more releases of Jordan 6. Marami lalabas yan MVP Championship Red, Sport Blue coming in August. Yung Brazil pack, lumabas siya. Jordan 6 Brazil, kasama ng CP37AE. So, yun nga. Pero ang mahal niya talaga. It's 24,000.
Year of the 6s ngayon, no?
Puro 6. Actually, 6, 3, tapos 14. Maraming 14 na lalabas yan.
Shit.
I think there's...
Recently lang yung
parang Ferrari.
Yes, ang ganda.
Kasi Michael Jordan is a fan of, inspired by Ferrari, yung Jordan 14, yung remember yung Last Shot. So, he's a fan of the Ferrari. So, in Jordan 14, maraming colors na lalabas. Pero pinagusto doon yung red na lalabas, na parang kulay Ferrari. Tapos red suede siya. We'll feature more of that in our next episode. What else? Sport Blue. It's like yung white infrared, white infrared pero blue siya, yung kulay niya.
But he's a 3 actually.
3, wolf
parang
gray.
Same base siya ng ibang sneakers.
Kasi
pero
cement
ginawa niya lang. Cement.
Yeah, cement.
Pero aside from the red, ginawa niya blue.
Blue.
Black.
Tapos may sport blue, gray, wolf gray, ano pa ba, na Jordan 3. Yun pa lang no? Yun. Tapos sa December, Legend Blue 11. Pero we'll talk more about those. Yeah. Ang dami namin gusto pag-usapan na sneakers na lalabas pa. So yeah, that's our picks for the week. The KD7, that's coming out really soon in a multitude of colorways. Jordan 6. Yan. I wouldn't wear those for basketball though. If you got them for retail, yeah, go ahead. Kung gusto mo apakan, okay lang. Pero yan, that's our picks of the week. Next one is our what we call the retro of the week. Where we want to talk about mga shoes that
we want them to bring back.
Yeah, to
basically
bring them back.
Nike,
diba? Meron din mga Adidas na pairs na gusto kong ibalik nila pero they haven't released that yet. Want to talk about, sa akin, ang favorite ko talaga na kala ko lalabas na is the Jordan 3 Black Cement na Nike Air. Kasi lumabas yung white cement. Yan, yung sa picture. So yung lumabas last year was the white cement na may Nike Air na swoosh. Yung white cement na yan, they sell for like 20 to 25,000 right now.
Ano ba si Wale? Binili niya yung buong team niya ng Jordan 3.
Yung white cement?
Yung white cement. Kaya yung song niya na 88 was inspired by that.
Doon niya nakuha
yun. May lyric siya, I bought 3s for the whole team. Kasi literal, pumasok sila ng fight club. Lahat ng kasama niya, binili niya ng Jordan 3.
Ang swerte ng gagawin. Kasi si Wale, size 9 siya, di ba? So lahat ng mga sample size nakakuha siya. Tsaka early nakakuha siya from Nike. So, yun. Perks of being famous rapper.
Hindi, nung hindi pa siya sikat.
Hindi pa siya sikat. Nakakuha na siya eh.
Hindi pa siya sikat. Parang established figure na siya sa sneaker world eh.
Parang sa Nike Talk, talagang nakipag-flame war siya. Nakipagsagutan talaga siya. Parang
nag-start siya as a sneaker employee.
Parang napapaaway lang siya. Ano ba siya? Employee siya ng
Employee siya ng sneaker store.
Pero hindi siya Foot Locker or...
Hindi ko alam specifically, pero for sure, nag-start siya doon. Tapos siguro may hookups na, ngayon wala na.
Naging kwara ako before back in 2012, how much would it cost to bring him here? So ngayon, he's asking for mga $100,000.
For 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes performance. Before, mura lang eh. Pero mahal na eh. So, ayun. Pero I want that pair, yung Jordan 3 Black Cement.
Black Cement, yeah.
I think people would go nuts pag lumabas siya. Tapos, yung mga hype beasts, yung mga walang alam dyan, sigurado, pipilahan niya, bibenta ng mga 25,000 agad. Kasi 8.2 ang retail niya, it's 8,200. But then, 25,000 easy. I think that's how the market would say it right away.
Times 3,
There are some gray market naglalabas kasi sa China they make the the fake ones, yung Fugazi. So, lalabas sila ng ganun. I saw one guy rocking the Black Cement, hindi ko na pangalan ko sino, pero he was rocking yung galing China na BCT. As in, ang ganda talaga niya. Pero Nike Air. I think stinap ata ng Nike production eh. Pero kinancel nila. Sa basic kinancel nila.
Well, for my pick, ikaw Black Cement. Ako, I'm not a LeBron fan. Pero gusto ko ibalik nila yung Zoom generation na wheat.
Yan. Meron ganyan.
High school memory.
Durog na yung ganyan ngayon kasi 2003 pa yan eh.
Rookie year niya. All-Star game, sinuot niya.
All-Star game ba niya sinuot yan?
All-Star game. Si Carmelo naka-Jordan 19.
Si LeBron ba nag-start ba siya? Nung All-Star, nung rookie siya?
Rookie year, hindi ko maalala.
Hindi.
Pero for sure, suot niya yan.
Inabot na yun si Jordan, no? Hindi na.
2003? Hindi, I think lang yun, rookie sophomore game. Wala siya sa All-Star game mismo.
Hindi siya sinali sa All-Star game. So yun yung suot niya nun? Mukha siyang Timberland eh.
One Timberland, one Timbs.
Meron ganyan, durog na eh. Yung gitna niya, yung midsole, nagka-crack eh.
Meron na yung first colorway.
That's what
black and white.
I would always say to everyone that collects sneakers is that
wear
your shoes. Because you're not just there to look at it. If you're just there to look at it, then there's no fun in it. I mean, use your pair. You don't need a double pair. Just clean them. Clean them with Clyde shoe cleaner. Pero clean your shoes, not always put them in Ziplocs kasi alam mo sa Pilipinas taas ang humidity. Talo tayo dito. Unlike taga-States, ang ganda ng weather doon. Perfect weather for storing sneakers. Dito kahit naka-aircon ka, madudurog yung sneakers mo. 5 years lang, it won't last.
Yeah, next week magdadala akong Jordan 8. Nadurog na.
Meron din ako nun.
Tinago ko yun para pakita. Hindi yung Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny.
So, pakita. Mukhang pulburon na yung sole. As in yan, literal. Chalk.
Hindi, sa akin, peanut butter na yung kulay eh. Kulay white siya, pero peanut butter, yung Jordan 5 na grapes.
Nakakaya yun. Papunta akong kotse, sinuot ko yun. So, pag-apa ko ng kotse, ba't may puti? Pagtingin ko, tanggal na to. Ang pulburon talaga.
Pulburon na.
So, dadalhin ko yung next.
Kailan lumabas yun, yung Bugs Bunny na yun?
2003?
2003. Yung akin
high school pa.
Yung akin, yung Aqua, 2008. 30 minutes sunod ko lang, durog na. So, yun lang yung advice ko parati with kids that collect a lot of shoes, tapos lahat hindi na nasusuot, wear your pair. Yun lang yung advice ko na mabibigay. I mean, siguro ako may mga 13, 14 pairs na akong unwearable. Out of all the pairs that I have, some of them, parang, I bought them for 25,000, 20,000, 15, tapos suotin mo, wala na. Parang,
Ano pa yung sense,
shit, parang sayang. Hindi ko malang na-rock sa mall. Palabas pa lang ako ng kotse. Sa asawa ko, ano yan? Parang may marshmallow yung sapatos ko. Sabi ko, puta. Sabi ko, yung sapatos ko wala na, durog na. Sabi ko, ganun. Tapos nanood kami ng sine. The whole time nanood kami ng sine. Transformers ata. Sabi ko, bad trip mo pa tayo. Nakatingin ako sa sapatos ko. Durog na yung sapatos ko. Ganun-ganun.
Sasalita na, no?
Wala, nagsasalita na siya. Ganun.
At the end of the day, they're still shoes.
It's still shoes, so, wear them. Yun lang yung sabihin ko. What we want to talk about, your favorite sneaker moments?
Sneaker moment, yeah. My favorite sneaker moment was when Michael Jordan's last game sa Madison Square Garden.
Ilan skinor niya yan?
Ilan skinor niya nun?
Hindi ko alam. Ako...
So for sure, memorable yung sinuot niya yung Jordan 1 at that time. Which is, iwan na yung technology
sabi nila dati, Michael Jordan, every game...
This game.
Yan, yung game na yan. Every game, he has a box na prepared by Nike wherein there are 6 pairs of the same shoe. Kasi Jordan wears a different size. Sa left side is 13, sa kabila is 13 and a half. He doesn't wear the same size of shoes. So, doon pa lang, alam mo na agad sa kanya yon pag may binibigay siya na pair sa mga bata. Yung sa 13, 13 and a half. Pero, that shoe is size 12 and 12 and a half. Meaning, no 1985 pa kasi yung shoe na yan.
Lumaki pa siya.
So, meaning, 13 years after, sinuot niya yung shoes na yan, which was officially one size smaller. So, nung after ng game, I think he scored 45, I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, 45 points or 52 points that game. After that game, tinanong siya ng announcer kung ano yung feeling niya that, it's probably his last game in Madison Square Garden. First off, I want to take off my shoes. Because it hurts like hell. Sabi niya ganun. And Jordan 1 yun eh.
Ang maganda, last game in the city sa basketball, Mecca of basketball, New York. Kasi sinuot niya, the shoe that started it all, Jordan 1.
When you're talking about
favorite sneaker moment, it's like, sobrang perfect eh. Jordan 1, shoe that started it all, sa New York, Madison
Tapos,
Square Garden.
yun yung time na talagang retired na siya. I mean, I won't consider Jordan playing in Washington Wizards as his part of his playing career eh. As I consider yung Bulls 98 championship as his really parang last year na niya talaga to play in the NBA.
As you remember him.
As I remember him, 'di ba? Parang yun na yung pinaka-last, and for him to go out with a bang in the biggest stage which is Madison Square Garden. I mean, other guys like Kobe, LeBron, KD, Melo, pag sa Madison Square Garden sila nagpo-perform, talagang the best talaga yung performance niya. Talagang
galit eh, di ba? Galit.
Parang may galit sila pag naglalaro sila dun. Kaya I think MJ started that trend na when it's Madison Square Garden, talagang bigay todo siya pag naglalaro. Yeah, and ako naman, favorite sneaker moment ko is every time Fat Joe licks yung sole. Yeah, classic yan. Sabi ko dati, when I was collecting sneakers, sabi ko, sira ulo to. Hindi ba niya alam na kahit na brand new yan, hindi mo alam saan niya nilalapag sa factory ng China.
He's on crack.
He's on crack. So yan, every time he has a new pair, he always does that. As in, literal, dinidilaan niya yung swelas ng sapatos niyang bago. For what point, I don't know. Do you have an explanation for that?
Yeah.
Ano?
These are fresh. Si Fat Joe eh. Look at this. These are fresh. These are new. I can lick it off. Ganun. Nagyayabang niya na, I get the new shit.
Pero Fat Joe, I mean, one thing you can say about him is he brings all the heat talaga na when it comes to sneakers. When he was interviewing niya, sabi niya, what's the difference between you and other sneaker collectors? Sabi niya, I got the money. I don't know about everyone else, but I got the money.
Ito, nung relevant pa si Rasheed Wallace, may...
Nasa Detroit or...
Detroit pa ata. Detroit. May siya, yung Air Force One na patent. So red, di ba? So nakita sila ni Fat Joe. Sabi ni Fat Joe, I want your shoes. Sabi ni Rasheed, okay, I'll send them to you. What's your address? And then sabi ni Fat Joe, hindi. Nagtagalog siya. Hindi, joke lang. Sabi niya, hindi, gusto ko ngayon na.
Tanggalin niya.
Tanggalin mo na. Uuwi ko na. Ganun siya ka, kumbaga sneakerhead talaga siya.
Just name your price.
Gusto niya kunin at this moment. Gusto niya siya lang yung meron.
Siya lang yung meron. Ganun yung mentality niya eh. Parang pinapakita ang dami niya mga Nike ID, I think, di naman siya fan ng PE. More on fan siya dati talaga Air Force One, mga Jordan na retro, tsaka yung mga palabas pa lang. Sa States, ganun yun eh. If you check out yung mga celebrities that wear sneakers, talagang unahan sila na makakuha ng hindi pa palabas. Parang itong champagne nga nito, nakita ko na to 3 months before pa lang, sinusuot na ng mga celebs. Si Fat Joe, meron na siya nito eh. Si Rick Ross, si DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled.
Yan, nakita sila. Yun, grabe din yun eh. Rick Ross, panag-ano. Yun yung mga icon talaga eh. Rick Ross, yun mo ba?
DJ Khaled.
Si Khaled.
Team LeBron yan eh.
Team LeBron na?
Miami siya eh.
Oh. So Miami-based siya.
Miami-based.
So kaya may connect siya talaga dun si ano. Yun yung ano. Pero hindi ko siya nakita nagle-LeBron eh.
Well, wala ko siya. Jordan, LeBron, sneakerhead.
Alam mo, ano si Mark Wahlberg, nakipag-lunch na siya kay Michael Jordan. Para lang makakuha siya ng exclusive na Jordan.
Talaga?
Nilibre niya lang lunch si Michael Jordan.
Well, madaming stories para makakuha na exclusive na shoe. Alam mo ba yung story kay Rip Hamilton?
Hindi. Paano yun nakuha yung Jordan
Gusto ni Rip Hamilton magka-contract sa Jordan brand.
Okay.
Tapos parang sabi ata ni Jordan na you have to win a championship first.
What?
Kasi di ba, handpicked eh.
Naging teammate sila sa Wizards.
Before pa noon, gusto niya maging Team Jordan.
Okay.
So, Rip Hamilton, nagsuot sa Jordan, pero hindi siya legit. As in, Team Jordan member.
Team Jordan.
Hindi Team Jordan. Parang nag-Jordan siya. So, sinabi niya, I want to be part of Team Jordan. Di ba si Jordan, handpicked?
Handpicked niya. I want you. Sina Joe Johnson, Bibi.
So, sabi ni Michael Jordan sa kanya, you have to win a championship first before you become Team Jordan. Nanalo siya championship. Sila Billups.
Sila Pistons. Tinalo nila Lakers. Stupid ass
team.
Team
Jordan na siya.
Okay. So, that's our sneaker moments for the week. And next up, product review. Ito, inspired to na shoes by Manny Pacquiao actually.
Jordan. Kobe 9.
Kobe 9. This is the Kobe 9 Gumbo, otherwise called the All-Star Game. So kung naglaro si Kobe Bryant, technically sa All-Star Game.
Sino mag-debut nito? Nick Young, no?
Ito yung susuotin niya.
Si Nick Young ba?
Ha?
Nag-debut
si Nick Young, sinuot na yung masterpiece. Na-bad trip ako kasi, bigyan ng pair nun, pero hindi ko kinuha. Ngayon, that pair, which cost around mga 10,000, now is selling for 25,000-30,000. Nagandaan ako sa kanya nung sinuot siya ni Macklemore. Nung pumunta siya sa Hong Kong, dun sa any size na store, sabi ko, shit, nung sinuot niya, ang ganda ng bagsak. Sabi ko, gusto ko ng pair na ganito. Kaya lang, ang mahal na ng value, so they were selling for 25,000. These ones go for like 16 to 18,000. Ang ano bang material na to? Flyknit, Flywire. Tapos Lunar Lawn material to. Tapos carbon fiber, itong part na to. Ayan. As Zoom Air, no? Zoom Air tong ilalim. Yeah. To, ito yung part na inspired by Pacquiao is, di ba, mukha siyang boxing shoes.
Actually, yun nga yung gusto ko eh. Yung story behind the shoe. Si Kobe, nanood siya ng training ni Pacquiao.
And he watches really with aggression talaga. Parang seryoso talaga siya. He was watching talagang parang focus on a game. Na parang was watching Pacquiao na as if, you know, he was his coach.
Tsaka in all sports, alam ko sobrang competitive ni Kobe. Na-appreciate niya yung greatness.
In every sport.
Not in basketball.
Not just in basketball.
Boxing, soccer, si Messi.
Si Messi ba yung favorite niya? Kasi lumaki siya Italy, di ba? Parang sa Europe.
Hindi ako soccer fan.
Pero lumaki siya sa Europe. Kaya marunong siya. Kobe can speak a lot of languages. Actually, he knows French.
Ay, oo.
Di ba?
First idol niya. Wala mo sino?
Sino?
Coach ng Phoenix Suns dati.
Yung coach ng Lakers? Si ano? Sino ba?
Mike D'Antoni.
Mike D'Antoni.
Kaya siya nag-number 8.
Coach, favorite niya yung coach, naging coach niya?
Favorite player niya yun. Growing up in Italy.
Italian si D'Antoni, di ba?
Yeah, sure. Pero nung Italy, he was growing up in Italy, yun yung favorite player niya, kaya siya nag-number 8. Pero original number niya 33 nung high school.
33.
Nag-8 siya dahil kay D'Antoni.
Okay. Yun yung
which is, hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit si D'Antoni, pero yun yung story doon.
Well, that's a different story. Pero eto nga, I wore this pair for basketball and I also wore this at the gym. Basketball, I think very responsive siya. You would think that they're heavy, they're not because it's flywire. Parang ibang tao, parang sabi niya, parang bigat nito. Pero hindi. It's really light. And the construction is really sturdy. And very good yung ankle support niya right here. Maganda yung construction niya. Yung support niya, parang feeling ko hindi ako ma-ankle injury. Yung parang matatapilok. Yun yung ano ko sa kanya. Yung feel ko sa kanya. Tsaka, it's very responsive. When I wear this, pag nag-change of pace ako pag sa basketball, okay siya. Hindi siya mabagal mag-reaction. Yung reaction niya, compared sa LeBron, nagle-LeBron 11
Mabigat.
ako. Mabigat, oo. Siya parang umiinit. Ito hindi eh. Kasi talagang feeling ko lumalabas agad yung moisture niya. So yeah, I think they have the Elite that's out already, yung Elite version. They're up for 10,000 each pair. And also, they have the low versions already out right now. So, mga retail stores like Nike and Titan, they carry those yung mga low version for I think it's 8,500. Or I'm saying
EM, nakita mo yung EM.
Yung mga EM, anin dun? Hindi, meron yung mga exclusive. Yung mga,
Philippine exclusive.
yung ano.
Yung may tsinelas.
O yung ilalim niya. Yung
ilalim.
Kobe 9 low, banig, yung inspired siya, no? Banig, parang ano. Tapos yung ilalim, kote ng tsinelas. So meron siyang pattern ng tsinelas dito. So yun, I think sa
lahat ng, may friends, sure ako, may friends ka sa States na nagpabili.
Meron nagpabili.
Ang dami nagpabili.
So marami nagpabili talagang, pero ako, I didn't get a pair.
Mga Pinoy sa States.
Pero,
Chinelas.
Chinelas.
Kailangan ko yan.
Yun, dahil kong friends from New York, Las Vegas, LA, San Diego, nagpabili sa akin ng pair niyan. Parang, Kobe ng chinelas, gusto ko yan, kailangan ko yan, kailangan ng pair na yan. Parang, hindi pwedeng wala ako niyan. Sabi, kuha mo ako niyan. Sabi ko, sige, kuha ko yung ganyan, walang problema. Pero dito, nung una pa sa Europe muna lumabas. Tapos pinapakita lang yung taas lang. Sabi ko, parang pangit naman to, okay lang, parang ganun. Pero pinakita na yung ilalim, pucha yung designer nung pala is part Filipino. Yung design team nila, part Filipino, and he said, he spoke to Kobe about designing a Philippine-inspired sneaker. Because, Kobe loves the Philippines. Ilang beses punta Pilipinas? I think 3 times or 4 times already.
2 times nandun ako.
2 times nandun ako.
Fan.
Oo, hindi ako Kobe. Pero 2 times din ako nakapunta eh. 2011, nakapunta rin ako.
Tinawag ko si Kobe one time. Papasok siya sa van niya. Kasama ko yung friend ko. Suot ko yung Huarache 2K4 na laser.
Okay.
Kobe yan eh. So nandito ako, sabi ko, Yo Kobe! Yo Kobe! Tumingin siya sa akin. Ito na yung pen, ito na yung shoe. Wala akong nasabi. Like,
hindi yung pinapirman?
Hindi. Starstruck ako eh.
Tanga mo.
Tapos pumunta siya sa van, sinarado niya.
Ang tanga mo, automatic na yun, 25,000 at least. Nabenta mo yun. Pero hindi, ako keep ko yun tayo.
Pero nag-antay kami sa hotel niya, Shangri-La, for 2 hours.
For 2 hours?
For 2 hours, para makita ng siguro 10 seconds ni Kobe.
Ano year? 2004?
2007 or 2008.
2007, okay.
7 or 8.
Tagal na nun, ha? Hindi pa siya nag-champion dun. Hindi pa rin nag-champion yun. Only nag-championship 2003. 2009 na siya ulit nag-champion. So, hindi pa siya champion yun. Sayang yun.
Tara mo si Carlos. Si Carlos, yung kasama ko nun. Si Carlos.
Okay. So yeah, that's a review of the Kobe 9 sneakers. And wala pa naman Kobe 10 eh, no? Wala pa leak na info about that. So,
maglaro muna siya.
Maglaro muna si Kobe. Kasi ang gagawin.
Sorry, Laker fans. Maglaro muna si Kobe.
Okay. So, next one that we'll have is the steal of the week, or what I call yung mga tipong sobrang mura na nabili ko, na tipong nagulat ako sa presyo. Last week, me and Ira, we were in Cebu. We went there for the opening of Urban Superiors. So, it was owned by Kaz Onozawa. So, we went there to Cebu. I brought some sneakers for display. Mga 6 na sneakers. We had those sneakers. And at the store, we displayed the shoes. Tapos, yeah, it's a very nice store that they have in Cebu. The sneaker community is growing. But, ang tanga ko lang is, Dala ko lahat yung mga gandang pairs ko. Pero yung pair na panglakad ko around Cebu for the next 3 days, wala akong dalang sapatos.
Natakot ang apakan, so bumili ka
natakot ang apakan yung AM90 ko na Atmos na duck camo. Sabi ko, dude, kailangan natin maghanap ng outlet dito.
Wear your shoes pala, hindi, joke.
Kailangan ko ng beater. So, sabi ko, eto, nakita ko. New Balance Rugby Pack. So, if you're a fan of New Balance, I got them at the outlet in Cebu for the low price of 2,000 pesos. So ang retail niya is I think 4,700 or 4,800. So I got them for 2,000 only. So I used this around Cebu. For the next 3 days, you know, di ba, nung gabi, nung that night, nag-party tayo sa den. So, inapakapakan na siya. So, okay lang.
Umuupo ka sa floor.
Umuupo ka sa floor. Tayo, pinicturean mo, kumakanta nga, pinicture mo ako sa sahig. Lasing na pala ako, no? Lasing ko na ng umaga, no? Tapos the next day, punta tayo sa market. Malinis pa.
Medyo.
Medyo. Linisin ko lang ng Clyde. Tapos na yan. Tapos the next day, punta tayo sa yun. Anong club? JAV.
For the Red Bull event.
Red Bull event naman yun. Nagpunta tayo sa Red Bull event. I used this same pair again, pati yung pag-uwi natin. So, I got this for 2,100 and it's a steal of a deal. I think that's a Planet Sports outlet that they have in Cebu. Yung color niya nagustuhan ko agad kasi gray and maroon. It's similar to Brick and Mortar nung A6. Yung A6 pack na nilabas ng Soul Academy. They had a Brick and Mortar. Ito yung Mortar, yung colorway na gel light 3 kakulay niya. So sabi ko, hindi ka makabili ng Mortar kasi 16,000 yung resale value. Hindi ka makabili. Ito na lang, pwede na to.
And never maluluma kasi yung colorway na to eh.
Ikaw si Mr. Subtle Colorways eh.
Ito gusto ko. Siya kasi pop, mahilig siya sa loud colors. Ako, mahilig ako sa ganito. Mga subtle, very classic, burgundy, gray. Parang college colors. No?
College colorways, yan. So, that's our steal of the week. So, we'll show more about, you know, mga mura na nabibili natin. Kaya may mga sale sa mga retail stores and what have you, and mga reseller stores. Yeah. Okay. Next one is our feature of the week, wherein we feature 3 sneakers from those people that use the hashtag SoulSlamSquad. So that's the hashtag SoulSlamSquad. I think, nagulat nga ako eh. You know, sabi ko sa iyo before, na sabi ko gusto ko gumawa ng shirt na kasi sobrang laspag na yung term na team. Team Soul Slam or team ganyan. Ano yan, lahat may team na ganyan, di ba? Pati na lang sa mga movie yung mga Bambar, Team Jacob, di ba? Lahat na lang yung mga team eh, no? So, sabi, since idol ko rin si Fatjo, I made the Soul Slam Squad. And I think we have over 75,000 hashtags on Instagram using the hashtag Soul Slam Squad. And thank you sa lahat ng gumagamit nun all over the world. Hindi lang Filipinos eh. I seen some friends from Europe, from France, from Russia.
See, I think yung mga napili natin, hindi from the Philippines.
Hindi Philippines yun. Hindi Philippines yun. So we wanna show...
So here are the pictures.
Yan, from Elogary 95. I think I shouted out him once before. Ang cute nito kasi favorite ko yung Favorite Jordan 7 ko sa lahat is Jordan 7. Hindi lang Bordeaux.
Sa Jordan line.
Sa Jordan line, Jordan 7. Kumbaga, yun sa akin yung first, I think, naalala ko na Jordan ko na nagkaroon ako ng bata ko. Jordan 7. Sa outlet ko yung nabili sa Las Vegas, Jordan 7 Raptors. Hindi man Raptors tawag dun eh.
Hindi, ito, kaya gusto ko yung colorway na to. Ito yung suot niya nung nag-moonwalk sila pareho ni Michael Jackson.
So, dalawang MJ.
Which is 5-year anniversary.
Okay.
Anniversary niya pala.
Ito, hindi pa nakita ng ganyan yung size sa bata. Ang cute.
Parang socks lang, no?
Parang booty socks eh. Pero mahal na yung mga ganyan, mga 5,000 at least. Kung makakita ka, pero hindi ka makakita ng ganyan eh. Yung Bordeaux, how much do they retail?
Did they retail?
I mean, how much do they go for now? mga 12, I think mga 10, between 10 to 12,000.
Even more kung DS.
Even more kasi kung DS pa. Ako nga, pinili ko sa akin size 10. Mga size 10 and a half, 11. Pero sa Jordan 7, they run half size smaller. So, kasha na ako sa size 10. So yeah, that's our first feature of the week from Elogary 95. He's not from here, from the States, I think.
This guy, sneaker number 2.
Ano yung pangalan niya? Sneaky.
Benjury. Yung username, Sneaky Jeff.
Sneaky Jeff. Ano yung pair na yan? Hindi ko alam yan eh.
Benjury. Alam ko lang na...
Is that an Air Max 1?
Released,
Is that an Air Max 1?
2006.
Okay. One of the pairs that are really nice talaga is the silhouette of the Air Max 1.
One of my favorites.
Air Max 1 and Air Max 90, those are one of my favorites. You can tell kasi ako pa lang more than 250 na yung mga Air Max 90, Air Max 1 ko na pair. So, yan yung sa mga favorite ko na pair sa Air Max 1. They're very comfy.
Kaya sure ako na 2006 to kasi nasa Vegas ako nun. Inaantay ko yung Mist Force.
Jordan 4 Mist. Okay.
So alam ko, sa span na yun, lumabas to. That's why 2006 Benjury.
Siya ang tibay niya. Di mo 2006. I think I have a 2003 pair na Air Max 1 na Atmos. They're still wearable. Yun lang yung difference. The material is really good na talaga tumatagal siya ng more than 10 years. And I see some in sneaker groups that are wearing 95 pairs. That's crazy. 1995 pair ng Air Max 1, Air Max 90. That's unheard of, really. I mean, so that's a really nice pair to have. I don't know how much they go for now.
Yung subtle colors. Sobrang fan ako ng subtle colors. Kaya ako pinili to.
Okay. So, shout out to
Black, white.
Sneaker Jeff.
Sneaky Jeff.
Sneaky Jeffin. Okay. And next one, eto kaka-release na nito. Jordan 1 Friends and Family yata to. Tawag din. What do you call it?
Yeah, family
and friends?
Family first.
Family first,
Family
yan.
first.
Jordan 1 Family First. From Ghost Posit. Is that correct? Ghost Posit. He used the hashtag Soulslab Squad as well.
Nalabas to ng Father's Day, di ba?
Father's Day,
Father's Day.
Parang may picture si Jordan, hawak niya yung pair. Kasama yung anak niya. Nasa dining table sila. Si Marcus, tsaka yung isa pa niya kapatid si Jeffrey ata. Hawak niya yung Jordan yung pair, tapos kumakain sila.
Kamusta na ba yung career nun sa basketball?
Sino? Si Marcus? I don't think he's playing. Pero yung kapatid niya, si Jeffrey, once older, he's not playing anymore.
Wala na.
Yeah, hindi na ko na yung genes talaga ng dad eh. I think, doon na rin ako talaga greatness is made, not born. I mean, Michael Jordan was not born great. I mean, he was
kicked off.
He was kicked off from his high school team sa Laney. Laney High School. You know, the greatest player on earth got kicked out of the varsity team.
He kicked. He got cut. He didn't make the lineup.
Hindi siya napasok sa lineup. Second year ata yun, no? Second year high school. Hindi siya napasok sa lineup. So, sabi niya sa coach niya na, I'll do my best to get back on that team.
But knowing Michael Jordan, hindi niya sinabi yun. Sinabi niya something...
Umiyak siya. Pero pinagsabihan siya ng dad niya nun. Yung dad niya, pinagsabihan siya na, you know, how would you respond to this? Di ba? It's up to you.
Yeah, my coach, favorite quote ko yun, pero I can't quote it word for word. I failed 1,000 times. I missed 1,000 shots.
I missed 1,000 shots. Yung mga game winners. Kasi pinapakita pa natin yung mga game winners na pumapasok.
Sobrang sanay tayo na nakikita pag tumira si Jordan.
Pasok. Pero hindi talaga sa totoo yun. Siguro ang percentage ng mga 1 out of 2, 1 out of 3 sa mga game-winning shots na nakukuha niya. Pero most of the time, hindi. So, yun. Yun yung 3 features natin for the week. So, just use the hashtag SoulSlamSquad and also the hashtag SoulSlamManila. That's our official hashtags. And next, we have what we call the Guess the Sneaker. Ito masaya to. Kasi ito, mamimigay tayo. Hindi yung sneaker pero minsan possibly yung sneaker din. Kung may sponsor na tayo sa show, kung may mag-sponsor sa atin, medyo you have to guess the name of the shoe. And then through Twitter, our Twitter is @SoulSlamManila. So SOLESLAM and then Manila. Guess the name of the shoe that we're gonna show on the screen. And the first 3 na hula sa kanya ng tama will get a free Soul Slam shirt. Like this.
Like this. Underneath.
Pero ayan. So, we'll show that pair. Yan. So, hulaan nyo kung anong pair yan. Tsaka kung anong year na lumabas. Mas maganda. Kung mahulaan nyo kung anong pair yan, tweet us the answer now and we'll choose the winner. So, yan. We'll retweet the winners. Yun na lang. Para malaman na, makita nyo kung sino yung napili namin. And you can get your prize at the Soul Slam store in Katipunan. Yan. Okay. And last, I want to talk about our influence, why we're here.
Our sneaker influence, yeah.
We come from two different
eras.
eras. Ako, I'm from the 80s.
90s.
Ito, 90s. So, magkaiba kami ng influence. Your influence first?
Allen Iverson.
Bakit?
For sure, Allen Iverson. You have a picture? Yes. Kasi ito, we all love Michael Jordan, di ba?
Yeah.
As a kid, Michael Jordan, all throughout. Pero, kaya ako nahilig sa game ng basketball. It's because of Allen Iverson.
Okay.
So, kaya ako si Allen Iverson, sobrang influential niya.
Yeah.
Na he bridged yung culture, which is hip-hop, and basketball. Pinagsama niya yun eh. So, siya yung, basically, like the poster child. They call it the Dunkadelic era.
The what? The?
Dunkadelic.
Dunkadelic.
Era. Yan yung hip-hop and basketball.
Okay, kaya
Yan
talagang...
yun. Yung mga jersey era, yan.
Talagang all out sila naka-jersey.
Siya yung the face of that era. Kaya ako siya favorite. And he plays with so much passion. Kita mo sa court eh.
He gives everything. He falls every time.
Hindi pa nga siya 6. Feeling ko pag nakita siya in person, hindi siya 6. Feeling ko 5'11".
I don't think he's...
And he plays harder than anyone. Anyone. Kaya he's my greatest influence.
Okay, I remember nga yung part ng 2000 championship ba? 2001?
2001.
Game 1, Lakers, 3-pointer. Pagka-shoot niya sa corner ng 3-pointer, nalaglag si Tyronn Lue. Tapos yung ginawa niya, dinaanan niya si Tyronn Lue. Yeah. Parang bastos na bastos lang talaga yan.
Yun lang yung game na pinalalunan nila.
Pero yun na yung napalalunan. Game 1, pero the next 4, talo na sila.
Pero ang ganda ng season na yun. MVP, Coach of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year.
Si Mutombo. Coach of the Year si Larry Brown.
Tapos Eastern Conference Champions.
Ang lakas na nila. Pero si Mutombo, mid-season trade pa yun.
Sixth Man of the Year din ba?
Si Aaron McKee. I'm not sure, pero si Aaron McKee, he's one of his greatest influences.
That's the best season. 2001. Grabe yan.
Siya lang yung scorer nila eh. He takes 40 shots a game.
Hindi, yung team nila sobrang bano. Pag-isipin mo.
Wala silang player.
Sino katulong niya?
Eric Snow. Aaron McKee.
Bano.
Tyrone Hill. Di kami Mutombo.
Di kami Mutombo. Defensive specialist pa.
Walang scorer, no?
Siya lang. Dinala niya sa finals.
Naging teammate pa tayo si Keith Van Horn, pero before pa yun.
In his 4th year of the league or 5th year? 5th year.
Yeah. Sobrang bano ng team yan. Pero
sobrang bano. So, a guy who's 6
less than 6 feet high.
Who's like 5 years into the league, dinala niya sa finals yung team na yun.
Impressive.
Super impressive.
Personally, sino ang influence mo?
Personally?
Wala. Pero yung parang nakita mo na parang, tangina pares ko to
Ever since, a good friend, si Carlos. Yeah. Karandang,
okay.
Ano yun eh, kasi dati, nung high school, wala akong nakikitang sneakerhead. Lahat, basketball fan. Pero walang mahilig sa sapatos. Sa Southville. Walang mahilig sa shoes. So finally, dumating si Carlos from Iverson fan din. Doon kami nagkasundo first.
Ibang school siya, galing?
Galing siya States.
Galing siya States.
So nung pagdating niya, Iverson fan, nagkasundo kami.
Okay.
And then, may pareho kaming passion for sneakers.
Okay.
So sa kanya lang ako nakaka-relate kasi yung iba, wala. Ano yan? Anong Jordan yan? Jordan lang yan. For them, Jordan is Jordan.
Yeah.
Pero yung the story behind it, yung culture,
sa akin wala talaga sa school. I just remember bits and pieces of, mga classmates ko na, the Jordan 9, Jordan 7, Jordan 5, yung Reebok pa, may mga ganun. I only remember those, pero wala akong nakikita na parang mahilig sa sapatos talaga na nagko-collect.
Iba yung may sapatos ka.
Iba yun, kasi ako, I think grade 5, mga 1992, 93, mga ganun, and wala kasi dati Cartimar lang, tsaka Ang meron sapatos, Cartimar, tsaka Cash and Carry.
Which is legit. Legit yun at that time.
Legit pa yun dati. Hindi wala pang Fugazi doon, yung mga fakes. Wala pang mga fakes doon. Sabi ko, tapos yung Air Max ko, nung papabili ako sa kanya, ginuguhit ko yung pako na ganyan sa Manila Bulletin na dyaryo. Tapos, ito yung kanan kong paa, tsaka yung kaliwa. Mamaya na, sa hapon ka na magsukat. Lumalaki yung paa mo pag sa hapon. Mas maganda sa hapon, huwag ka magsukat sa umaga. Ulit na naman ako sa hapon, dadrawing ko ulit yung paa ko. Papadala sa kanya, pupunta siya ng States mga 2 months, pagbalik niya, may dala siya sapatos. Pucha, alam mo nang dala, LA Gear. sabi ko, gusto ko ng Reebok Pump. Kasi sabi ko, idol ko si D. Brown, yung dumak sa slam na kasi nakapikit na gano'n, yung pinapump niya yung sapatos. Sabi ko, gusto ko ng Reebok Pump, bilang mo Reebok Pump. Binili sa akin, LA Gear. Yun yung uso sa LA, sabi niya. Sabi ng tito mo, yan ang uso sa LA. Merong window na gano'n, parang Air Max din yan. Maganda rin yan. Yung uso ni Karl Malone. Sabi ko, sino si Karl Malone? Hindi ko kilala yun. Sabi ko gano'n. Pero yun, I mean, that's how I grew na rin na parang pagtanda ko, na nahilig na rin ako kasi parang yung mom ko, she has a lot of collection of shoes naman, women's shoes. Talagang siguro mga 200 pairs sa isang kwarto, naka-display na yung mga sapatos niya gano'n. She has a lot of shoes, as yung sister ko rin. Pero my dad, he doesn't collect any shoes. When he's still alive, he would only have a pair na Roshiran Sport Red. Yun lang, isang sneaker na sa kanya, nabigay ko pa sa kanya. Tapos tinanong pa niya sa akin, magkano bili mo dyan? Sabi ko, 3,000. Ang mahal. Sabi niya, okay na ako dito sa Advan ko. 250 lang to. Sabi niya, iaapak ko lang, hindi ako gagastos ng ganyan kamahal. Sabi niya, okay lang, regalo ko sa kanya yan. Sa'yo yan, sabi ko gano'n. Pero yung mom ko, they were my influence growing up. And personally, so influenced. How I started collecting sneakers talaga is Jump June, June Cruise, Jump June 23 sa Sulit. Sabi ko sa asawa ko, kay Tina, sabi ko sa kanya, gusto kong bumili ng isang Jordan 9 na sapatos, Sulit. Sabi niya, magkano 9,000? Sabi ko, sige, bilhin mo. Sige, pupuntahan ko siya, taga Eastwood siya, may condo siya, puntahan ko siya. So, minute ko siya sa condo niya. Pagdating ko sa condo niya, nabaliw na ako. Nakakita ako, Jordan 5 Black Tongue, tapos may mga Jordan na iba-iba.
Alam mo na yun, yung mga tawag na.
Hindi ko alam. Sabi ko, naalala ko yan. Naalala ko yan. Grade 3 ako niyan, merong ganyan. Anong tawag dyan? Ayun na, nag-research na ako. Nabili ko isang pair sa kanya, Jordan 9 na white, black na OG colorway, na retro ng 2010. 3 days after, bumalik sa kanya, hula mo ilang bili ko sapatos sa kanya. 18.
Putang ina.
Pinagkasya ko sa Honda Civic ko, sa FD. Pinagkasya ko 18 pairs. Nilagay ko sa lanay, tinakpan ko ng kortina. Hindi ko pinapakita sa asawa ko. May bilang ko 18 pairs sa sapatos. An average cost of 8,500. Sabi kong ganun. Tapos, 3 months into my collection, parang napapansin asawa ko, parang everyday bago yung sapatos. Bago
yun na yung start na yun. Yung moment
na yun. Mga 2010, I think mga late 2010.
Yun na yung start.
Doon na ako nag-start. Kasi dati may collection ako, puro Air Force 1 lang. Kasi pumunta ako ng Nike store, parang pumunta lang ako para bumili yung trip ko. Kaya parang, trip ko yan. Parang bagay sa akin yan. Bagay sa bagong t-shirt na binili ko.
At your convenience. Kailangan ko sapatos, bibili ako.
Punta ako ng Adidas.
May lalabas.
Wala ako. Hindi ako nag-research ng gano'n. Hindi ako nag-check online na gano'n. Punta ako ng store. Kusapin ko yung manager, anong bago nyo? Ito, sir, yung bago namin. Sige, bilhin ko yan, tsaka yan. Yung tatlong yan. For the month, mabibili ko mga 4 na pairs na shoes. Yun yung gamitin ko for work, for basketball, yan. Once a month, bibili pa isang pair. Pero hindi ako bibili ng Jordan. Sabi ko, mahal yan, hindi ako bibili niyan. Kagaguhan. Sabi, 7,500. Sabi ko, gano'n, hindi ako bibili. Ayun, nasira na ako ng hula ever since. So, yun yung influence ko. Pero sa akin, foreign influence ko talaga is Jay-Z. Jay-Z, what can I say? I mean...
Reasonable doubt, no?
Sean Carter. Di ba? yung name niya talaga, di ba? When he started, I think mga 99 to 2000 pa nun ni Nas, he was new to the game. He was wearing Air Force 1. Naka-jersey siya, ng mga nakabaliktad pa. Nagsusunod siya ng mga jersey na baliktad. Tapos sabi ko, ang lupit nito parang astig. Sa college, bawal magsuot ng jersey. So nagsuot kami ng t-shirt. Suot ako ng jersey ni Meron akong jersey dati ni Scottie Pippen na away, susot ko yun. Tapos nagsusot ang Air Force One na all white. Dahil kung parati ako may bagong Air Force One. Yun ang kinukulit ko talaga. And he's one of the first.
Pero sinakayan ko rin yung wave na yun eh. Yung Air Force One na trend.
Naka-jersey.
Sinakayan ko rin yun. Yung jersey too.
Pero ngayon, I think
yung Air Force One, yung silhouette lang. Low top, high top, all white, all black. Sobrang linis.
For a good long time, Air Force Ones was the shit.
Sobrang tagal.
It was the shit.
Alaking influence ng pattern na yun. Yung shoe na yun.
If you didn't have an Air Force One that's all white,
in your lifetime,
you're
not a sneakerhead.
You're not a sneakerhead. Yun lang yung sabihin ko. If you don't have the white on whites, they call it they call it the uptowns. If you don't have the uptowns, you're not a sneakerhead. Yun lang yung masasabi ko.
All white, tas white shirt lang.
White shirt. Yun na yun eh.
There was a time
black shirt yun na. Yeah. So yeah, I think Jay-Z was one of my biggest influence ever. And right now it's Kanye West, but that's a different story. We'll talk about that some other time next week, perhaps. So yeah, that's our show for today. And please do follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. That's at SoulSlam Manila and also the SoulSlam store. And what's your Facebook, Instagram and...
I'll flash it here. Or somewhere, I don't know.
and at Ira Cordero _. Yeah. So that's it. If you have any questions, suggestions, let us know on Twitter at SoulSlam Manila. So yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys again next week, and thank you very much. Out.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.